welcome back. Another bamboo GT deck. Yes, Lee, a good mate of mine, has snapped another board. There's just some of the others he's broken, and also another mate of mine has broken. This one, I'm gonna try and strengthen it. So I went for a trip to Bunnings. I got some fiberglass, some resin, mixing cup, more fiberglass, and hardener. I thought I'd give fiberglassing it a go. I'm gonna do a layer across the top, maybe even 2 layers across the bottom, and yeah, see how it holds up. So first step was to get rid of that foam, set up a little bench here that doesn't matter if it gets resin and crap all over it. I'm gonna sand it down and get it ready for fiberglassing. Now, I've never done this before, so don't do it how I do it. I'm just bluffing my way through it like I do most things. So I reckon I'll do 2 layers underneath and a layer on the other side on the top. See how we go. Right, she's pretty smooth. Fair bit of the paint's off, but I don't think I have to take it all off. I'll cut my sheets of fiberglass to size, and I'll mix up a bit of resin and go to town on it. See what happens. Curing pretty good, still a little bit sticky in some sections, but it's getting close to being cured. A mate of mine said if I get it just before it's cured, I'll be able to get a sharp knife and hopefully be able to cut most of those edges off. Some of it's slightly tacky still, so before I go cleaning up the edges, I might just let it cure a little bit more. I might start sanding the top and get a start on that side. Top's all prepped. I'll cut a sheet of fiberglass out, make sure it's ready, and I'll mix up some more resin and hit the top with a layer. Before I hit that top layer, I'm actually going to drill these holes so they're in the exact same spot, so the enclosure lines up really well, just how it did. Top coat is on. I ended up chopping up a whole heap of fiberglass and filling the drop through parts completely with resin and fiberglass. Cut the edges down again, then I'll let it completely cure. Here's the snap deck. I'll get this thing apart, get it ready for reassemble. Go. There's all these parts, and I've also got a battery spacer printing for another mate too. All right, day number 3 here. The board should be completely cured and time for cleanup. All right, day 5. Now, quick coat of paint. It looks okay, but the idea was to, stop it from snapping, not make it look the part. So I'm gonna reassemble. I've got no grip tape at the minute, but I'll get it completely together and see how she goes. All right, she's all back together. I just need to get one longer bolt for the front binding. I've got no grip tape, but I did just find this little square, so I'm gonna cut it up and make do for now to get him back on the board. All right, that's completely done. That's all the grip tape I had. I chopped up some offcuts to fit on the nose because he gets that front foot over here and gets the nose manuals happening. So it was super slippery up there with just a fiberglass. So that'll get him on the road for now. And yeah, we'll go give it to him. So Leroy's got his board, he's had a bit of a rip on it and it seems to be working. The fiberglass is making it a whole lot stiffer, feels stronger, and as long as it stays together and doesn't separate from the board, we should be sweet. So fingers crossed, this might be the solution to breaking all these longboard decks. Well, anyway, thanks for watching again. Until next time.